Hi, my name's Emer and I'm striving for self-sufficiency. I told myself this year I was going to make more of an effort to get out in the garden because I do end up procrastinating and getting distracted with other projects. So we're now sort of beyond mid-March. It's been a bit of a busy week with different things going on, and yeah, I've not really filmed anything because I've not really had much to update you on. But I'm chipping away at the tasks and I'm still referring to my little gardening journal and my list for March jobs. I've been watching a lot of YouTube this week because I finally connected my account to the TV. And one of the videos I watched was a lady who, I think she's Canadian or somewhere in North America, but she has a lot of videos on chopping wood. She did a beginner's video and it showed what size axe that you're meant to have really for your size. And she sort of did the demonstration like you should be able to lift, have the axe down by one side and you should be able to lift it with one hand. And we bought a new axe a few years ago and it's far too big and heavy for me. But there's a little rusty axe in our garage, which I sort of thought, maybe I could restore that and, de-rust it and sharpen it. And there's loads of videos on YouTube of people who do exactly that. So maybe that'll be a little project. Looking at you, Dad, because you're coming over in a couple of weeks and maybe you'll help me sort this axe out because I think it would be a good size for me. And it was one of those thought processes where I was thinking about, I should really make my own kindling. How would I do that? And I just went down that thought process. And then the other thing that's distracted me this week is that about 5 years ago, my mum gave me memory sticks with all our home videos on, and I finally got around to watching them. I think at the time my granny had just died and I wasn't really in the mood to look at those memories, but I had an evening by myself and decided I wanted to watch them, and it uncovered some really lovely footage of my grandparents and their old cottage in the countryside before they had a refurb, so it shows their old range. It obviously looked like a very cold old cottage because they had different heaters on as well. They mustn't have had the range on that much, but it was just really nice to see. And even just looking back at the house that I grew up in for the first few years of my life and seeing the brown sofa and the brown carpets and the open fire, which everyone had at that time in Northern Ireland anyway. Most people had an open fire. And yeah, it's just nice to look back on, and even just looking at the family parties and all the adults were talking to each other. There was no mobile phones back then. Everybody was attentive, and it was just really nice to see. It was obviously a very different time. Yeah, looking at the old TV set that I remember you had to go up to the TV and press the buttons on the TV. It didn't have a remote. I think there was about 12 channels. Of course, we only had 4. Just brought things back and looking at the VHS videotape and video player and that sort of thing. It's just nice to go down memory lane, and I just thought I'd share that. But no big updates from me today. Catch up with you again soon. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.